And I really kind of sat back in my chair and I was just like, oh man, here it is moment. I felt like I should have been able to do it and I couldn't, and it was really hard, but the AI just did it like that.
Yeah.
It was a weird feeling.
Grok 5, I think, will be the smartest AI in the world by a significant margin. Non-zero chance of achieving artificial general intelligence. Not that it's a high chance. So for the first time, I think, like, whoa, this really could be general intelligence, at least a small chance.
Your AI assistant just scheduled a meeting while you were sleeping. No, this isn't science fiction. It's happening right now. And by 2026, it'll be as normal as checking your email. The AI revolution everyone's been talking about, it's about to shift into overdrive. And the changes coming will make today's chatbots look like calculators compared to supercomputers. Right now, AI helps you write emails and create images. But in 12 months, everything changes. We're talking about AI that thinks ahead, remembers your preferences, and handles entire projects without you lifting a finger. The research is already done, the technology exists, and major companies are quietly preparing for what's coming. Here's what the next wave of AI will actually do, and why it matters more than you think.
Let's start with the biggest shift. AI is about to stop waiting for your commands. Today you type, write an email to John about the meeting. Tomorrow, you'll say, handle all client communications for Project X, and watch as AI finds contacts, drafts personalized messages, tracks responses, schedules follow-ups, and updates your calendar, all while you focus on strategy. This isn't speculation. Google and OpenAI have already demonstrated early versions where AI systems navigate multiple applications, pull data from different sources, create comprehensive reports, and execute complex workflows without human intervention. The proof is in the contracts. Startups offering AI workers aren't just pitching ideas anymore. They're signing real deals with Fortune 500 companies. These digital employees handle data entry, customer support, and administrative tasks with accuracy rates that match or exceed human performance. Healthcare facilities are testing AI that analyzes patient data and generates complete documentation. Law firms use AI to draft contracts, review compliance issues, and flag potential problems. Banks deploy AI systems that monitor transactions, detect fraud patterns, and assess risk in real time. But here's where it gets interesting. Not everyone can send their data to the cloud. Your medical records, financial information, and company secrets need protection. That's why 2026 marks the rise of AI that lives on your device, not someone else's server. Apple pioneered this with private cloud compute, ensuring sensitive processing happens on secure, company-controlled servers. Google's Gemini Nano runs directly on Pixel phones, handling translations, summaries, and transcriptions without internet connection. Microsoft's AI PCs come with built-in neural chips that process everything locally. This shift matters because it solves two massive problems: speed and privacy. Local AI responds instantly without network delays. Your data never leaves your device, eliminating privacy concerns. Industries handling sensitive information, healthcare providers, government agencies, financial institutions are already transitioning to these sovereign AI systems. They're building private models inside their own data centers, maintaining complete control over their information. Now, AI isn't staying trapped inside screens much longer. The same intelligence powering chatbots is moving into robots that see, understand, and act in the real world. Figure AI demonstrated a humanoid robot that learned tasks using OpenAI's models, no programming required. Tesla's Optimus robots sort objects and fold laundry by watching and understanding visual cues. Agility. Robotics runs warehouse operations with bipedal robots designed to work alongside humans safely. The secret sauce? These robots learn by observation. NVIDIA's Groot model lets robots watch human demonstrations, practice in simulated environments, then perform tasks in reality. Hospitals across Japan and the United States already use AI robots for supply delivery, reducing staff workload. Cities deploy AI-guided traffic systems that adjust signal timing based on real-time congestion patterns. The physical world is becoming AI's new playground, but training all this AI requires massive amounts of data. And real-world data comes with problems. It's private, limited, or biased. Enter synthetic data, artificially generated information that's statistically identical to real data but contains no actual personal information. Google and NVIDIA train self-driving cars in virtual cities that behave exactly like real ones. Healthcare researchers generate simulated medical records to test diagnostic models without touching patient files. Cybersecurity teams create thousands of simulated attacks to train defense systems. Banks develop synthetic financial data for fraud detection without risking customer privacy. By 2026, most AI training will use synthetic data. It's faster, safer, and more flexible than collecting real-world information. You can generate millions of examples covering rare scenarios that might take years to encounter naturally. Trust remains AI's biggest hurdle. When AI makes decisions about your health, finances, or legal matters, because the algorithm said so, isn't good enough. That's changing. New models explain their reasoning, show which data influence decisions, and provide clear alternatives. Regulators worldwide demand transparency.
And I really kind of sat back in my chair and I was just like, oh man, here it is moment. I felt like I should have been able to do it and I couldn't, and it was really hard, but the AI just did it like that.
Yeah.
It was a weird feeling.
Like with GPT-5, you have something that is incredibly smart in a lot of domains, and it's to solve. Recently, we got gold level performance on the International Math Olympiad. Each of those problems takes about an hour and a half.
Europe's AI Act requires labeling of AI-generated content, risk assessments, and compliance documentation. Google's Veo and OpenAI's Sora already include watermarking to identify AI-created media. Banks test models that justify credit decisions to both customers and regulators. Hospitals deploy diagnostic tools that highlight supporting evidence, not just conclusions.
GPT-6 to feel like, 30 IQ points past GPT-5. The models got better, the UX got better, and now we have Codex. Codex is growing unbelievably fast.
When AI explains itself clearly, adoption accelerates in critical industries where accountability matters. The hardware powering AI is evolving too. Cloud GPUs dominated the early AI boom, but new technologies promise dramatic improvements. Neuromorphic chips mimic biological brains, delivering better performance with less power. Optical computing uses light instead of electricity, potentially accelerating complex calculations by orders of magnitude. Governments invest in AI supercomputers that simulate everything from protein folding to climate patterns with unprecedented accuracy. Consumer devices get upgrades too. Laptops and phones with neural processing units run AI models offline, making advanced features accessible without expensive cloud subscriptions. This democratization means small businesses, schools, and individuals access AI capabilities previously reserved for tech giants. Generative AI extends far beyond creating videos and images. Scientists use AI to design new proteins and identify drug candidates, compressing years of research into months.
Grok 5, I think, will be the smartest AI in the world by a significant margin. Non-zero chance of achieving artificial general intelligence. Not that it's a high chance. So for the first time, I think, whoa, this really could be general intelligence, at least a small chance.
Film studios generate entire scenes from text descriptions. Game developers create environments, characters, and storylines automatically. Educational platforms deploy AI tutors that adapt lessons based on student responses in real time. Wearable AI amplifies these capabilities. Smart glasses translate languages instantly, identify objects in your field of view, and summarize documents you're reading. Tablets with AI chips generate professional quality content without cloud connections. These aren't distant dreams. They're products launching now, transforming generative AI from novelty to necessity. Energy consumption emerges as AI's next challenge. Training and running large models demands significant electricity. Data centers could consume a substantial portion of national power grids if current growth continues. Companies respond by developing efficient cooling systems and chips that deliver more performance per watt. Some explore radical solutions. Rolls-Royce develops small modular nuclear reactors specifically for high-demand computing facilities. Sustainability becomes central to AI development. The focus shifts from pure performance to efficient, responsible growth that doesn't strain global resources. The economics of AI are transforming too. Running models once required expensive cloud infrastructure. Now costs plummet as hardware improves and models become efficient. Small models run locally on everyday devices. Cloud pricing continues dropping as providers optimize operations. This accessibility revolution means corner stores automate inventory, teachers personalize lessons, and creators produce professional content without massive budgets. When AI becomes cheap and fast, it spreads everywhere. Tasks once requiring dedicated staff, scheduling, data analysis, customer service, content creation, become automated features in standard software. The barrier to entry disappears. These changes reshape society in profound ways. Some jobs transform as AI handles repetitive tasks. New roles emerge: AI supervisors, workflow designers, output reviewers. Robots fill critical gaps in logistics, manufacturing, and service industries facing labor shortages. Schools experiment with personalized AI assistants that adapt to each student's learning style. Hospitals deploy AI that monitors patients continuously, alerting staff to potential issues before they become critical. Smart cities use AI to optimize traffic flow, reduce energy consumption, and improve public services. Factories become autonomous, adjusting production based on demand predictions and supply chain data. Homes anticipate needs, adjusting temperature, lighting, and security based on patterns and preferences. The pattern becomes clear. Humans define objectives while AI executes the work. We're transitioning from AI as a tool to AI as a collaborator. The assistant that writes your emails today becomes the agent that manages your entire communication strategy tomorrow. 2025 demonstrated AI's potential through impressive demos and limited applications. 2026 delivers on that promise with systems that think, plan, remember, and act independently. The shift from reactive to proactive AI changes everything: how we work, learn, create, and live. This isn't about replacing human intelligence, but augmenting it. AI handles the repetitive, time-consuming tasks that drain our energy and creativity. We focus on strategy, relationships, and innovation, the uniquely human contributions that no algorithm can replicate. The AI of 2026 won't just be smarter, it'll be more useful, accessible, and integrated into daily life. From autonomous agents managing your schedule to robots working alongside you, from local AI protecting your privacy to explainable systems you can trust, the next wave of artificial intelligence solves real problems for real people.
The future isn't coming. It's already being deployed in labs, offices, and homes worldwide. The question isn't whether AI will transform society, but how quickly you'll adapt to the changes already underway. That's it for today, folks. See you in the next video.